Hi guys, it's Mark Sewell from OBrien Real Estate Cranbourne with the 17th edition of my property news for 2021. We all know now the real estate information is on the house. Well, here we are. We're back in lockdown, 7 days. Let's hope we can get this thing under control now. We've had a fairly good run, but that's just the way it rolls sometimes. So open houses are all cancelled now. I believe at this point we will be back on board around Thursday next week. So let's hope it all goes well. So on to my week, I guess, in review of what I've been up to. I've got a number of new listings have come to the market this week. 116 Courtney Avenue, Cranbourne North. That one is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom with double car accommodation, and it's priced from $580,000 to $635,000. I'm launching today or tomorrow 16 Bakewell Street, Tooradin, 3 bedrooms with an asking price of $510,000 to $560,000, and 16A Bakewell Street, Tooradin, which is a nice double-storey home with water views and asking $650,000 to $715,000. I've listed a few new homes this week also, and they will be hitting the market soon. We've got 3 Bunurong Place in Cranbourne, 12 Catani Avenue in Cooey Rup, and 14 Townley Road once again in Cooey Rup. Keep an eye out for further details as they progress closer to being launched. And now onto the news of the week. Picking stocks on the ASX is a bit hit and miss, although a lot more predictable and sensible than Bitcoin and I guess all those other cryptocurrencies for that matter. Aussies are still risk averse, unlike our friends in the USA. Over 50% of Aussies still believe the best place for their money is in the bank. Second is in stocks at 10.5%, and third is real estate investment at just 9.3%, according to a Westpac Melbourne Institute report released in March this year. Over 435 Aussies bought stocks for the first time in 2020, whereas in the early 2000s, in the dot-com bubble era, 30% of Aussies thought investing in stocks was a great idea. One thing that is for sure is the stability of real estate prices in Australia. The graph below from CoreLogic is over a 35-year period of real estate prices from the 1980s until pre-COVID in early 2020. You'll see that the fluctuations on the positive side of the graph is generally no more than 15% apart from the 1980s real estate bubble where we saw a 30% spike. And on the negative side, you'll see that prices really haven't dropped back much differently either. Moving on to the numbers for the week. Victoria again was the busiest state in Australia for total transactions. Our state saw 910 auctions held with a clearance rate of 85% and 1,578 private sales. Last week we saw another budget released. This time it was from the state government. That unveiled 12.7% increase in stamp duty to a total of $6.7 billion, and now there's a premium stamp duty that's been introduced for property transaction above $2 million. That attracts 110,000 that is, plus 6.5% in value across over $2 million. The budget also unveiled a 15.2% increase in land tax to $4.2 billion. Land tax increased 0.25% on holdings between 1.8 and 3 million, and 0.3% for land holdings in excess of 3 million. And lastly, last week reported a 15-month high in consumer confidence, and this week's ANZ Roy Morgan poll now sees that peak at 19-month highs. The rising confidence can be evidenced with the rise of consumer discretionary shares on the ASX, now the second strongest sector, which is up a massive 105.2% higher than since the March 2020 pandemic low. Well guys, that's all for this week. I'm Mark Sewell, and remember, the information provided is of a general nature. You should always seek independent legal, financial, taxation, or any other advice in relation to your unique circumstances. As always, guys, as I end, just remember, I'm here to help you in any way I can in your real estate journeys personally. Feel free to give me a buzz anytime, 0413 719 821. Have a great lockdown week. We'll see you next week. Cheers.